morning, ladies and gentlemen. Time for a trip to the dollar store again, I reckon. Nothing fancy. Nothing special. Nothing really to report on. Hot as hell, I can tell you that. It's supposed to be 100 today, I guess 107. 107, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty warm. Seems pretty normal to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a degree or two warmer. They usually stay in the hundreds for about a week straight, maybe a week and a half, then drop back down into the high 90s. Then it feels like it's springtime. Feels like winter when it drops down into the 90s. That's been happening here for years, ever since I've been here. Over 20 years. We've had a few thunderstorms the last week or so. That's pretty normal around here too. This time of year. I don't like the heat. Gets over 85, I'm good, you know. I'm good at 85. Anything after that is too much. So I tend to not go out into it if I don't have to. It's probably about 85 right now. It's in the morning, about 10 o'clock, I think. I just had to get out of the house for a minute. I don't know that I'm actually going to go in the dollar store or not. I just felt like getting out for a ride. Just something I do randomly once in a while. Oh yeah, I've got a couple of doctor's appointments in the last couple of weeks. Started out, I had a little bump on my lip, like a little zit, so I popped it. Gross, I know. But anyway, after that it just started growing and growing. It started about 3 months ago. And it was nothing really. For the first month it was nothing. It wasn't healing real fast. And it kind of grew a little bigger. So I went to the doctor. And I thought I might have a staph infection again. I had one about 10 years ago. And they did a culture on it, and that isn't what it was. They gave me some weak antibiotics, so I took those for 10 days. Nothing happened. I called him back. The doctor was a mess. He forgot to call me back with the results. I had to call him for the results. It was negative for staph infection. I said, well, you know, I'm starting to get a little concerned here. And I made another appointment, which they forgot to make it before I left, so I had to call them the next day and say, hey, you forgot to make me an appointment. So we made one. Ended up canceling that appointment because it was like 2 weeks away. Like, no. So I called my old family doctor, got an appointment with the, what do you call him, nurse practitioner there. He's a real good guy, David Cox, nice guy. He checked it, and he was making a referral to me to another doctor that would drain it, because it's getting kind of big, to drain it if it can be drained, and do a biopsy to make sure it's nothing serious. I don't think it is. It's not getting any bigger. It's just a pain in the butt. But anyway, they have yet to call me back with that appointment. So, you know, I'll call them back again Monday and say what's going on with this referral. I know what's going on. I want to get it taken care of. My lips swelled up on the left side, just a little tiny bit. Part of my right side lip was swelled a little bit, and weird. Anyway, that's what I've been going to the doctor for. Doesn't seem like it's anything tragic. But if I can get it drained, which if I don't get some satisfaction pretty quick, I'll do it myself. It wouldn't be the first time I've operated on myself. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, I can't afford to keep going and paying cash for doctor's appointments. They get pretty expensive. I already spent almost $500 just to go seeing those two, including prescriptions. The last guy gave me doxycycline, which is a very, very strong antibiotic. I got that 10 days worth of that. Take it twice a day. The first guy had given me clindamycin and a sulfur drug. Well, I stopped taking the sulfur drug after a day because it was just making me nauseous as hell. I went through the first prescription of the antibiotic he gave me, and now I'm on doxycycline, just doxycycline, and he gave me some cream to put on the irritated area, which is also kind of a psyllin in the psyllin family. So it seems like it's actually helping. I still got like 7 more days to go on the doxycycline. So hopefully I'll get this straightened out. It's starting to annoy me. But anyway, that's what's going on with that. I could complain about YouTube taking forever to clear monetization on my videos. They're averaging between 7 and 9 days now to get cleared. It's ridiculous. It used to be they could just get it done. Not anymore. Seems like everyone I put up there it has to get reviewed for monetization. About 1 out of every 8 videos gets cleared immediately. The rest of them take anywhere from 7 to 9 days to clear. It's ridiculous. So I got to make a whole bunch of videos way ahead of time, so I don't have to go a whole week without having a video come up. It's starting to get on my nerves. Out there, 3 horses are getting ready to go for a ride, I guess, at the church there. Kind of a warm day to be out riding. Right way or not. Yeah, well, we'll go this way. See if we can get lost. Oh, I know where I am. Okay, I'm good. I should have kept going up further down the old Iowa Park Road. I've been alright. Cut right across here. Road to my left is the Central Freeway. It turns into I-44 about a mile ahead. This is where I-44 starts here in Texas. Starts and ends here in Wichita Falls. across all the way to the loop. Okay, buddy. This street I'm gonna go down here straight ahead of me used to be a very dangerous place to be. I worked at a drug rehab that used to be up here. Very dangerous neighborhood up here. It used to be. I don't know what it's like now. I haven't heard much coming out of this area. This is Maureen Street. A couple housing complexes up here that are pretty notorious. Well, they were. They used to do outpatient therapy for a little rehab that's up here. It was an outpatient rehab. I did the aftercare after people graduated the program. Run groups, stuff like that. Here's the complex. It doesn't look very wild anymore. It looks pretty tame. It's old. It's been here a long time. There's a school right here, grammar school. I think it's a grammar school. Yeah, elementary school. Grammar school. Maybe I'll show you the house I lived in before I moved into the house I'm in now. An old stone house, all stone. Pretty nice house. Pretty expensive. I was married then. I got divorced, I got the house. I only kept it for about another 6 months and then I got rid of it and moved out. Maybe clipping part of this video out just to save time on it. Yeah, I'll take you up and show you my old house, one of them. The very last one I lived in before I moved into an abandoned bar. Looks like I lived in that for 2 years. It was a bar that was shut down quite a while ago. I moved into it. Willie's place, a hamburger place. They're pretty famous around here. When I get to the end of the road, I'll come to a stop sign. Directly across the street is the house I used to live in. I actually used to own it. Spanish-style house. Looks like somebody's living there now. I'll show it to you. That's it right there. Right behind that do not enter sign. That's the house I used to own. Pretty cool little house. That sign says do not enter between 8 o'clock and 3 o'clock, I think. Because it's school right in front of me. Crockett School, elementary school. Now I'll show you where the police used to sit out in front of my house and keep an eye on me, because they did for weeks until I complained to the chief and they finally stopped. little body shop right here, up here on the left of me. They park over there, right in that parking lot right there. And they'd surveil my house. They have hundreds of hours of videotape on me. Every move I made for a long time. Made an appointment with the chief of police here, and I went down and I talked to him. I said, look, I don't know what the deal is here, but I'm doing nothing illegal. Why you guys always following me around, pulling me over, and pulling guns on me and all kinds of shit. And we got that straightened out, and he stopped doing that. At least I couldn't see him anymore anyway. That was when I was in the club. Just the way they are. Paranoid. Thinking we were notorious or something, which we weren't. I explained it to them, said we ain't dealing dope, we ain't running women, we ain't robbing people. What exactly is your beef? I mean, flat out, straight out, told them that. He said, well, it's the clubs you associate with. What the fuck that got to do with anything? Not my problem. We got that to come to an end. I'm talking too much, revealing too much. Anyway, those days are long behind me. I retired from all that back in 2012. Never got a ticket while I was in the club. Never got arrested for anything. Got pulled over a lot, but nothing ever came of any of it. That all stopped too after I went and saw the chief of police. He was the local town gang task force that was doing all the harassment, and he put a curb to it. He didn't know what they were. He didn't know they were that bad. Actually, the guy that headed it, his last name was Love. He ended up getting fired for police brutality. Too many reports of him assaulting people. Yeah, we got rid of him. Got him gone. He was the whole problem here. Jeremiah Love was his name. Yeah, we got him fired after a while. He's just a young guy. All tattooed up, thought he was something. True story. I don't know why I remember his name. Probably because he was such an asshole. Thought he was single-handedly taking down organized crime when there was no organized crime to take down. He was making shit up. Crazy. That's how they get their funding. Oh yeah, we got a notorious group here in town. We need resources. That's how they get their money. Don't think it's not, because it is. So I got no reason to love cops, but they don't bother me. Regular cops don't bother me at all. Hell, I get along fine with them all now. Ain't no thing. I could have created a lot of problems between the police and us, but I never did. I'm a peacemaker. Well, she wrote, folks, I'm going to end my video now.